Hey everybody, welcome back to Nurse Love Addiction. Last time we had quite the eventful first day of hospital training. But, you know, overall we just got in a little trouble. You know, our heart was in the right place, I guess. Our intentions were good. But now that that's over and hopefully things are going to go a bit smoother. I doubt it, but maybe we can hope. We can hope. First term, midterm exams are over. The bell sounds, and after collecting the final test papers, Miss O'Hara says a few words. My body trembles and I get slightly teary-eyed. Miss O'Hara says with her angelic smile that according to the test results I may have extra lessons to attend during the summer holidays. Ouch. But I have made it through the long and painful first term midterm exams. At least for today, I won't allow anything to ruffle my wings of freedom. Saying this, Miss O'Hara gathers the test papers into a bundle and leaves the classroom. As if that were the cue, the classroom erupts with excited voices. I look at now. She is putting her pencil case away and preparing to go home. I keep my gaze on her. There's a nice little ding. Nice. Oh, oops. I cut Asuka off. Now it looks at me as if I've gone slightly mad. Why do I feel like a pun is coming? This is like some child's joke. Really? Are we gonna go do some karaoke? Cause I'd be down. I think that's what Asuka's down to do to blow off some steam. Now says this blankly and then she laughs a little. Why do I feel like she's just humoring us? That was actually kind of cute though. I confirm once again how great a sister Nao is as she goes along with my charade. And so I was able to receive Nao's blessing. First of all, I asked Machi and Michi, who are sitting a few seats in front of us, but... Oh, of course. Oh. I had trigger finger there, but I think Asuka just asked them what they were doing. You know, Machi and Michi, I feel so far away from them. It's like I don't even know what they look like. Those mysterious group members we have. The two of them say together as they look at each other for confirmation. Whoa, that's a whole nother world to mine. In that case, it can't be helped. Next, I ask.
Karaoke?
I mean, come on, like, so many crazy shenanigans can happen at karaoke that I am so down for this to happen.
へえ、いいね、乗った。そういう話だけど、咲夜さんはどうする？カラオケ？そうね。
Oh, come on, please. Our gazes fall on her, and Miss Sakuya thinks for a while. Just because she's a high-class girl, there's no way she doesn't know about karaoke. Maybe she has other plans. But if she has plans, then I would assume Miss Itsuki wouldn't be available either. Miss Sakuya, who had lowered her gaze to her desk to think, suddenly lets out a light sigh. Yes. I mean, what crazy shenanigans could we get into? I mean, I'm just accepting it at this point that something crazy, not even crazy, just something ridiculous is gonna happen. Seems to be the theme of this game is ridiculousness, which isn't a bad thing, it's very fun. I strike a small pose of triumph. And I mean it. Karaoke. It is a place for fun and to play hardball. It is a place where the song and singer, yours truly, use the karaoke machine to clash in earnest. It is a heated battlefield. Wow, really, we're really into it. It doesn't matter whether you're good or bad. All that matters is that you sing your heart out. Points? Who cares about that? You just need to sing big with your heart and with everything you have. Oh look, our favorite little cosplayer girls are over here. I wonder if they're like cosplaying anything that's notable or if this was just random costume design. But by the way, I liked that setup that when we were wondering, when Asuka was first wondering what Itsuki was talking about on the phone that had to do with her, I find it very like great foreshadowing that we just happened to have like two cosplayers casually in the background here during that scene. And then to find out Itsuki just wanted Asuka for cosplay. That alone will raise the singers, yours truly's energy, open their heart, and allow them to have fun. Well, that is a very interesting way to look at karaoke. So much fun. Wait, what? Yeah, why does this look more like a study session and less like singing? And where's Now? My voice trembles slightly. Did Sakuya turn this into a study session? What the hell? I mean, when I was talking about shenanigans, I certainly meant something more than this. There is not a trace of hesitation in Miss Sakuya's gaze as she looks at me. She speaks as if she's bringing down the blade of justice on my head. Oh my god. Ms. Itsuki, who is holding the microphone, laughs loudly, drowning out my desperate protest. She presses buttons on the karaoke remote with the smoothness of someone used to using it. Oh, wow, that's something I wasn't expecting. I would have assumed Sakuya was a better student than Itsuki, but What is Itsuki always says? It's not as it seems. Yeah, there we go.
アスカ、まだ頭に残っているうちに自己採点を兼ねて間違えたところを集中的に復習するの。そうすれば記憶に根付いて忘れにくくなるわ。
I can't bring myself to tell her that I wouldn't mind forgetting.
でもこんなの周りで歌ってて頭に入るわけが。集中すれば聞こえなくなるわ。問題なし。そんな。私の輝ける自由の翼が。そんなもの。
Sakuya laughs coldly.
私がむしり取
Oh
って
my
いく。
god, how morbid.
なんか背中痛くなってきた。冗談よ。普通に勉強会に誘ってもアスカは逃げたでしょ。ナオも甘やかしそうだったし。
Where is now, anyways?
罠だ。
Oh my god, yeah, that is...
罠よ。それが
I mean, I guess this means she cares about us, kind of, right? Cares about us enough to let it help us study. Miss Itsuki's hands pause halfway through choosing a song.
歌に興味がないと言いながら話に乗った時点で疑うべきだったと。
Itsuki's just kind of like, oh, same shit, different day. This is so classic Sakuya.
そういうことね。ヒントは出したわ。あの場でそんな情報戦が仕掛けられてたなんて。さあ、次の問題。
Just then the door opens and Nao, who had gone to the drink bar, returns.
飲み物みんなの分持ってきました。お、サンキュー。ありがとう。なお、悪いわね。いえいえ。はい、お姉ちゃん。冷たい緑茶。いつきさんはダイエットコーラで、さくやさんはアイスティーで、なおがオレンジジュースっと。なおちゃん、助けて。聞いたわ、アスカ。あなた学校初日に姉自立計画を宣言したそうね。
Oh, she remembered that.
なおちゃんなんか根掘り葉掘り聞かれちゃってなんてこった。まあカラオケでお勉強っていうのも気分転換にいいかも。よくないよ。転換は転換でも悪い転換だよ。お先真っ暗だよ。恨みこ続いだよ。
Oh, the humanity. That's so great.
はっは、難しい言葉知ってるね、抜け子。なんとでも言うのね。問題が全部終わったら好きなだけ歌っていいわ。終わる頃にはおばあさんになってる気がする。おばあさんになったお姉ちゃんか。きっと可愛いんだろうな。そういうことではなくて、どれだけ時間かける気なの？姉も姉だけど妹も面白いな、大崎姉妹って。どうもどうも。このままじゃカラオケに来て一曲も歌わなそう。歌いたいな。天城越え、あんた坂、恋酒場。演歌好き？歌いたいならさっさとこっちを済ませなさい。
Oh, is that is that a connection? Saki, are you trying to connect with us? Cause are you an Enka music fan? That's what that sounds like. I say this with all the hatred and gloominess I can muster up from deep down inside me, but Miss Sakuya seems unperturbed, totally fine, unyielding. In fact, she seems to almost be enjoying herself. She looks at me.
どうぞ好きなだけ嫌ってくれて構わないわ。私好きだよ、咲夜のこと。
Whoa! I love just like the surprised looks on everyone's face. I mean, that wasn't a surprise to me.
あれ？
Did the energy in the room suddenly change?
お姉ちゃん、咲夜さんは Itsuki-sanの彼女で。
We could still say we like her. Like, there's no sin in that, right? Right? Or did we just make things really awkward? Miss Sakia doesn't say anything.
人の女家の相手がいる前で口説くってやっぱ面白いな大幸姉は。
I mean, considering we've already like been caught on top of Sakia groping her, I really can't expect Itsuki to be bothered by this.
わあ、いや、そうじゃなくて。
Realizing what I had said, blood rushes to my head. To top it off, I had just called Miss Sakia by her name only, I think. Oops.
そうじゃなくてね。友達としてっていうか、仲間っていうか。そんなこと分かっているわ。
A tired sigh escapes Miss Sakia's lips.
問題、まるで進まないわね。少し休憩にしましょう。
Saying this, she gets up from the sofa, opens the door, and steps out.
トイレかな。
I stare up at the ceiling of the karaoke booth.
大幸妹はさ、普段どんなの歌うの？
こだわりないよ。あ、お姉ちゃんとよくデュエットする。
No surprise there.
咲夜さんは樹さんの恋人。わかってる。
So maybe all hope is... Maybe not all hope is lost for us to get on the Sakia route. I hope so.
私の咲夜さんへの気持ちは綺麗だとか大物だとかそんなものへの憧れ。そうそう。だから大丈夫。
I mean...
問題ない。
I must not think past that.
なんで胸がちょっと痛いのかななんて。それじゃ続きしましょうか。
Miss Sakia returns 5 minutes later. As she enters, almost simultaneously, Miss Itsuki's requested song begins to play. It's heavy, powerful, and passionate.
それじゃあ行くぜ。気候豪華ド派手王のテーマ。ドドドドド豪華絢爛恋ド派手王。
中止。
いい歌なのに。
Miss Itsuki looks annoyed. In the end, even after the 3 hours of karaoke that we had signed up for finishes, I still haven't finished half of the questions. Well, I'm the only one to blame for that. I don't know. I think it's pretty futile to try studying at a karaoke place. We leave the store without me having been able to sing a single song. I feel like I could cry. Under the evening sky, we walk together towards Hakuran dormitory.
私は自業自得だけどさ。
No, don't blame yourself, Asuka. Sakia just had bad plans.
でもよかったのかな。結局咲夜さんも一曲も歌ってないよ。言ったでしょ。歌うことに興味はないって。本当だったんだ。
ま、咲夜も機嫌がいい時は鼻歌くらいは歌ってるけどね。
It's true, we've heard the humming before.
してないわ、そんなこと。
Oh, don't be all pouty about it. Like, it's cute.
してるしてる。本人ほど気づかないもんだよ。
そんなものかしらね。あ。
Listening to the two of them talk, I remember. In front of the dorm, Miss Itsuki going on a date with Miss Sakia. Miss Sakia had been humming then. She doesn't remember, but she looked like she was having so much fun.
それとも楽しそうだったから？
Maybe she doesn't remember the details. Imagining this childish side of Miss Sakia amuses me.
それにしてもナオは大したものね。え、ナオ？あなたたち食事から何から家事は全てナオがやっているんでしょ。その上アスカの勉強まで見て苦労していそうだわ。苦労
Now seems puzzled for a moment.
してないよ、全然。
いい笑顔だし、素で答えてるっぽいところがさすが姉とは大違い。
お姉ちゃんがナオと同じは嫌だな。お姉ちゃんはお姉ちゃんだからいいんだもん。そういう話ではないけれど、ナオがいなければ今頃どうなっていたか。
まあ、まず帝都看護に入れなかったんじゃない？結構難しいし、裏口でも使わない限り。
Ugh. This is not like this is pains me. Why would we talk about this in front of Asuka?
あ、でもそれじゃあ学校でついていけないか。
Ouch. Ouch.
今ついてこれてるのかも。怪しいとこだけどさ。
Miss Itsuki says, grinning at me. Usually, I wouldn't care. In fact, I would enthusiastically agree and proudly brag about now. But for some reason, it gets to me. Perhaps it's because I didn't get to sing even one song karaoke. Silently, I slowly bring out my smartphone and begin to tap on it. Uh-oh.
Asuka?
I open my photo folder. What? From amongst my photos, I choose the oldest one. I tap it with my finger.
今でこそこんな素敵可愛いナオちゃんです。
Oops. I did not mean to cut her off again. I don't know. I've got trigger finger today or something. Apologies. A single digital photo fills up the entire screen on my smartphone.
お姉ちゃん？まさか！実は中学まではクールな悪い子さんだったのです。激レア写真ドーン！
Wait, I thought all the teachers loved her and like all the older students adored her. Or was that just in high school?
やめてお姉ちゃん！
Oh my... What? Oh my god! I can't even imagine! Holy shit! I wouldn't even believe it's the same person! Oh my god, do you see like this necklace here? And she even has like this paddle bat thing. Hold on. What does it say, I wonder?
これはちょっと
アイシャドウスカート長、般若のブローチ。
手首に巻いているのはシュシュ？そんなドレスを大事にしているのね。やめて。レアでしょ？えへん。もうなんでまだ残してるの？何度も消してって言ってるのに。やめて。
いや、これはこれで可愛いと言えなくも。
ええ、そうね。ある意味愛らしさが。ごめんなさい。でしょでしょ？私のお気に入りです。
I nod proudly.
ちなみにこの頃悪い子友達から呼ばれていた名前は氷の夜叉。
I wonder if that was like some weird like tuning thing she had going on too.
お姉ちゃん。
Now turns on me with a dangerously threatening air. Yeah, I'd be careful because now like might not cook for us. She might be harder on us when we're studying. I don't know if I'd want to mess with her.
なお、本気で怒っちゃうよ。
She is seething. You can like taste it in the air. It's palpable.
すいませんした。
I bow so low my head nearly touches my knees. There's no way I could do something so dangerous as actually upsetting now. I delete the photo and put away my
人
smartphone.
に歴史ありというところね。さくらさんもいつきさんも忘れてね。恥ずかしいから。ええ、誰にも触れられたくないことがあるから。
Do you have a secret, Sakia? Because that's what that sounds like.
あの木刀に彫ってあった字ってなんて読むの？
Oh my god. Yes, I want to know what it says.
いつきさん。
Oh, we got the killer part. That night, after exchanging good nights, we go to our beds. In bed in the pitch black room, I secretly take out my smartphone and start using it. I open another super rare photo of Now, when she was still a first year in junior high. She's still dressed like a bad girl, but there's an innocence to her of having just graduated from elementary school.
なおちゃんは消して消してって言うけどさ、消せないよ。
After all, this is also a very special memory for me. If you looked at us now, you'd think we'd be able to enter a competition for the world's closest sisters and probably win, but when we were small, that hadn't been the case. When she was small, Now had been a quiet, doll-like younger sister. I had never seen her get mad, laugh, or do anything like that. In fact, she hardly spoke, and when I used to ask her to play with me, Now never went along with it. When I would go outside with my friends, Now would stay home alone or go out on her own. I remember thinking I had a weird younger sister, but I was busy playing with my friends and I didn't have much time to think about Now. I wasn't really interested. Then, one day, when we were in 6th grade at elementary school, Now came home from a walk in an odd state. I had been home at the time.
ただいま。
Now appeared to be her usual self and had spoken as if nothing had happened. But her appearance and her clothes. Her jacket was a little ruffled up and there were spots of blood all over. Seeing this, Mom had quickly checked Now's body, but she hadn't been hurt. The blood had belonged to someone else.
別に何でもない。
Now said nothing, neither to me or our mom. But the next day I found out what had happened. Rumors had spread about how a local bully, a junior high student, had half in jest picked on an elementary school student and had her herself taken a beating instead. Now was a ferocious fighter. I hadn't known and I was shocked to hear it. Because of that one incident, Now somehow became well known amongst that type, the bad girl type. By the time she was in junior high, she seemed to be surrounded by these girls who, without invitation, volunteered to be her henchmen. Now thought it was a hassle, but she let them be. It's hard to imagine Now like that. The photos on my smartphone were taken around that time. Now told me that her henchmen-like followers had practically forced her into that outfit. When you think of it that way, it could be considered something of a cosplay. One of her henchmen considerately, or probably just to brag, had sent that photo to me, her elder sister. In any case, brag about what? I don't know. Like that, now in junior high school, I'd become a famous bad girl. Of course, Now was simply continuing to be the silent doll, and it was just those around her who had decided she was bad. For me, Now continued to be the younger sister that I didn't quite understand. And then the incident happened a little before summer vacation in our 2nd year of junior high. Now was challenged to a fight by another group of bad girls from a different junior high. She had received a text on her cell phone asking her to come to a certain place and fight. The reason why I know about this is because I had seen the text. On the screen of Now's cell phone that she accidentally forgot at home. I'd gone alone to that place. I don't think I had thought things over much when I had gone. I'd gone to tell them to stop messing with my younger sister. I'd given no thought to what might happen to me. I thought everyone would work out if I asked them. I was an idiot. As a result, I ended up upsetting the group of bad girls instead, and, well, They beat me to a pulp. I don't remember much of what happened after, but when I realized it, the bad girls had left and now had come.
なんでこんなことしたの？
Now said in a voice that wasn't like her usual self. In response, I
だ
said,
って私、なおちゃんの
I think I said something, but I don't remember what. I had lost consciousness then. When I came around, I was in a hospital bed. Near my bed were my parents, and now his eyes were filled with tears.
なおちゃんの泣き顔初めて見た。かわいいな。
I had thought blurrily. In the end, due to this incident, Now had retired from being a bad girl. Being busy with work, my parents weren't able to visit me much in the hospital. Instead, Now had taken upon herself to take care of me. It had been around this time that I had told her she was my miracle drug. I was hospitalized for about a week. My body had been surprisingly strong, and I had no major injuries or broken bones. My hospitalization was mostly for the recuperation and to run precautionary tests. Now had waited on me hand and foot during that time, and by the time I had left the hospital, I was completely relying on her. Wow. Well, that's not what I was expecting. Quite a turn of events. And here I am now. It was a short hospitalization, but it is a precious memory for me.
でも
There's one mystery that remains to me. A memory as precious as that, and yet, on the last night of my week in the hospital, I can't seem to recall what happened. It is missing completely from my memory. I wonder why.
まあ物覚え良くない方ですけどそもそも
Gazing at the picture, memories blossom in my mind. I feel as if I'm drifting in a dream. I tap my smartphone and turn off the screen. I place it next to my pillow. Now all that's left for me is to sleep.
お姉ちゃん起きてる？
Hearing Nao's voice from her bed, I twitch in surprise. Did she know I'd been looking at the picture?
何？ねえお姉ちゃんねお姉ちゃん咲夜さんのことが好きなの？
Nao's voice is small and quiet, almost like her voice had been when she was younger. A voice that makes it hard for me to guess what she's thinking. Not waiting for my reply, Nao
も
continues.
しそうならなお応援するよ。
Oh, Nao's like... Nao's so precious. I really do like her. I'm just sad that she has to be my sister. Oh, sweet child. Now lobs a dangerous ball in my court. Hold on a second. Miss Sakia is Miss Itsuki's girlfriend. Nao had been the one to warn me about that during karaoke.
そんなことないよ。
No, it is like that. I'm gonna make it like that.
そうそうそっか。ところでお姉ちゃん胸の大きい女の人とちっちゃい女の人どっちが好き？
First of all, is it that obvious that we're gay? Anyways, I guess that's a question you might have with your sister, right? I mean, I have that conversation with my sister all the time. I mean, I don't.
何その質問？
And my surprise, all traces of sleepiness leave me.
どっちにも良さがあるんじゃないかなと。
Come on, Asuka, this is no time for you to practice diplomacy. You've always been good at being honest. For some reason, there's a hint of dissatisfaction in Nao's voice. Huh? Our conversation ends there. I say goodnight to her once again. With my sleepiness having escaped me completely, I draw my blanket up to right below my nose. The room is quiet, and from the crack in the curtain, I can see a single star in the night sky.
そんなことないんだよ。 ね
Stop. We need to stop lying to ourselves. Come on.
眠れん
I mean, come on. It wasn't like I'd been thinking of naughty things. It wasn't.
そういやさくやさん胸大きかったな
I had been thinking of naughty things. I'm sorry. Oh, those are normal thoughts. Don't need to be ashamed of that.
白衣性愛情依存症
I still have no idea like whose route we're on. I'm still very confused, but you know, I think there's a chance. There's a chance for us in the Sakya route, at least. I think we really have like stepped off ever getting on the Ohara route, which would have been the other route I would like to take. But there's still hope for us, after all. Burn! I can't help but think of how incredible the sun's power to cook us is, because that's really how it feels. Burn! The rays it gives off are so strong it's hard to look towards it. Its heat unforgivingly roasts my skin. The day before summer vacation starts, Miss O'Hara passes out a single paper to all of us during afternoon homeroom. I slowly turn my eyes towards the paper. Burn! Yeah, I'm guessing we didn't do too hot. I involuntarily avert my gaze.
お姉ちゃん
The words written on top of the paper are summer vacation homework list. The fact that it's a list means that there's so much homework that without it would be hard to keep track. Every time the homework had been announced for each different class, I had moaned about the amount.
はいこれが皆さん1年生の夏休み課題一覧になります
The classroom is engulfed with cries of despair.
やだやだやだ
Hearing their voices, I once again slowly glance at the paper. Burn. The rays it gives off are so strong it's hard to look towards it. Its heat unforgivingly roasts my soul's skin. Oh my god, we just faint?
分かってはいたけれど多いわね確かに
Miss Sakya uncharacteristically sounds nervous, although only slightly, but then she continues almost immediately.
面白い受けて立ちましょう受け切ったさすがこんなの前半で終わらせちゃってさどっか遊びに行きたいね姫だから学校で姫は
Miss Itsuki is saying something completely impossible. A part of me wishes I could apprentice under her.
大丈夫だよお姉ちゃんなおちゃんこういうのは計画的にコツコツやっていけばちゃんと終わるようになってるからなおに任せて
Now is as reliable as ever, but
計画的コツコツ
these words only serve to make me tremble. Just then Now would have been examining the paper carefully, seems to notice a specific point.
なに国試の過去問が入ってる
The national qualification exam that awaits us before graduation. Test drills from these? In other words, workbooks.
はいまだ皆さんの実力では満足な点数を取れないと思いますが早いうちから慣れておくことは大事なことですからね自分の現在の実力と合格ラインにどれくらい距離があるかを把握するのが目的ですそんなのしたら心が折れるよ
How far I am is probably the distance from the Earth to the stars.
5年分か結構多いななおちゃんが恐ろしいこと言って
Yeah, if Now is worried, I'd be worried. That is when it's time to worry.
休み明けには各授業で課題の確認テストも行われますからしっかりやるように先生も恐ろしいこと言ってる 夏休みの間、実習室は開放されてますので、技術の復習を行うのも大事ですね。休み明けから看護技術も実習もどんどん進んだ内容になっていきますから、これまで学んだことは完璧にしておきましょう。
I'm beginning to grow dizzy.
先生は休みの間も学校にいますから、わからないことや困ったことがあればいつでも相談に来てください。あ、でも代わりに課題をやってくれというのはダメですよ。
Miss O'Hara was probably making a clever joke, but the class seems drenched in utter gloom. Only Miss Itsuki seems unaffected.
あら
Miss O'Hara seems flustered by everyone's response. Still, I'm happy that I can visit Miss O'Hara whenever I want during summer vacation. Really? I don't know if I want to go near her after that whole blackmailing incident. I'm kind of frightened. Summer vacation finally begins.
夏休みってなんだっけ。
Yeah, what summer vacation? Subject: to the Jellyfish Club manager. Oh, I wonder if this is Yuki. That night, I get a text from Yuki for the first time in a while. Hello, have you started summer vacation already? I'm doing well. The results of the tests I took today were good. Do your best too, Asuka. My despairing heart recovers a little. However, one night soon after entering the summer vacation, our Hakuran dormitory is placed in a situation that threatens to plummet my recovering heart into despair once again. A blackout. It happens as soon as night falls. It's already been 3 or 4 hours. To top it off, tonight is boiling hot. I guess that would suck. I mean, a blackout in the middle of the night isn't bad unless, you know, it's super hot and you can't get the air conditioning to work. I stumble out into the hallway. Looking around, I see that other dorm students have done the same. It must be better than being in a room with no air conditioning. That had been my thinking, but it's really not that different. And as luck would have it, there's no wind today. Damn it. Homework. There's no way I'm doing it now. In fact, I vehemently refuse to do it.
Yeah,
Hearing Miss Itsuki's voice, I turn towards it and see Miss Itsuki and Miss Sakuya. Both of them are in their nightwear. Well, I am too.
妹は中？平気なのか。暑さに強いんだ。客ぐったりしてる。なおちゃん夏が苦手なんだ。そう、今夜は大変ね。ピタヒエ貼ってうちわで仰いでてあげたんだけど、私が汗だくになっちゃって。へえ、姉っぽいことしてるじゃん。まあ日頃お世話になっておりますから。いつ復旧するのかしら。まったくだ。ちまちまレベルアップさせてたのが全部パーになった。
She must be talking about gaming. She seems to have so much time. Yeah, how are you the top of the class and like seriously game? That's impressive. You probably don't sleep at all. Still worried about now, I can't seem to think of any polite reply.
いやね。こうして話してるだけでも汗が出るわ。またシャワー浴びる？姫。そうね。あとは内側からも冷やしたいところ。
Miss Sakuya's words suddenly make me realize.
あ、そうか、アイスだ。アイス買ってきて差し入れしてあげよう。私いいお姉ちゃん。
I have some change on me since I had been thinking about buying a juice from the vending machine near the dorm entrance.
Sakuya-san, Itsuki-san, じゃあね。
I guess we're going shopping for ice cream.
その格好で
That's my
平気
question.
平気すぐだもん。
Okay. Where are we going to buy ice cream from again? I sprint away from the two of them, off to do
両
good.
近くのお店が同じように停電なんじゃ。
店によっては発電機置いてるところもあるって言うけど。
小さかったわよね。
Store closed until power returns. The small convenience store on the route to school, which probably used to be a mom and pop shop, is heartlessly closed. In front of the dark store is one blunt notice paper.
まさに無情。
In that case, I'll have to head towards the station. It's on the opposite side, past the dorm. In my pajamas? I guess it can't be helped. It's for now.
あ、さすがに明るい。
Around the station, showing no signs of being affected by the blackout, everything is bright. It's already late at night. It's not often that I come to the station at this hour. Especially in my pajamas.
え
Let's do this. It's great. I scramble into a nearby convenience store. The clerk looks surprised to see me dressed in pajamas, but I buy 2 cups of ice cream.
溶ける前に戻らなきゃ。
And so I run back down the road I came. I'm soaking with sweat. No time to think about it. Perhaps because I'm in a rush, or perhaps because it's dark due to the blackout. I make it all the way to the small convenience store, still suffering from a blackout, before I realize I've overshot the turn. In the moonlight, I can read the notice that says, "Store closed until power returns."
なんでまたこっち来てるの私。
We've all done that before. Just then. Uh-oh. Oh, teacher out in the wild again. She out here running or something? That's what it looks like in her tracksuit.
あ、大さ。
Whoa, where'd you go? Huh, I thought I just saw Miss O'Hara, but I can't see her anymore. And was she dressed in a tracksuit?
気のせいだったのかな。
Yeah, maybe the heat is getting to us and we're starting to hallucinate. Because why would she run away from us? Oh man. I wasn't expecting another choice to make. Oh, God. I am curious, but you know, the last time I followed my curiosity, I ended up getting involved in cosplay. Which isn't entirely a bad thing. But you know, I just feel bad. We came all this way to get ice cream for our poor sister, so I think I'm gonna go back. Yeah, we'll have to pursue O'Hara and her strange tendencies another time. I had halted for a moment out of curiosity when suddenly I recall my situation.
アイス溶ける。急がないと。
Yes, priorities. Yep. As if to read my mind. This game kind of reads my mind sometimes. It's really weird. I swear I've never played it before. Sorting out my priorities, I start running again towards the dorm. To be honest, I'm not sure whether my timing is superbly good or horribly bad.
なんと。
Uh-oh. By the time I reach the dorm, the power has returned. Oh, well, you know, air conditioning's nice.
お姉ちゃん、おかえり。
Now waits for me with a smile on her face. With the air conditioning working in the room, she drinks a glass of cold barley tea. She seems quite refreshed. Yes, I'm glad. Yes.
ただいま。
In the plastic bag, I'm holding our 2 cups of melted ice cream.
お姉ちゃん、どこ行ってたの？ちょっとアイスを買いにね。まあ、もう必要なさそうだけど。もしかして、 ためにうん。でももう溶けちゃってるしダメかな。いいよ、
Oh, very eager for ice cream.
そういやー、なんか恥ずかしいな、これ。
As Now leans forward, I hand her the ice cream cups. They're vanilla flavored.
お姉ちゃん、ありがとう。
Now laughs shyly and begins to eat the soggy ice cream. I feel oddly embarrassed too.
とってもうまいよ。
Wait, wait.
これお姉ちゃん味かな。
Why do we feel embarrassed? We shouldn't. We just did a nice thing for our sister who takes care of us a lot.
くすぐったすぎる。
I mean, unless we feel embarrassed that it melted on the way here, but really that couldn't have been helped. Okay. We'll deal with this small incident next time. Though I am still very curious about Miss O'Hara, but why do I get the feeling she's probably going to continue to act incredibly strange around us? Anyways, next time we will continue.